No.
Well, if you want to turn on the other one, yeah.
There you go.
Let me see.
Well, still, it's fine for us, but it's the people on the Zoom if they can see us. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. Jane's gonna yell at me.
You're so good with your cues.
We shut them off before, Jane. No, and then Jane yelled at me.
Oh,
Jane yelled at you? She yelled at me later.
Oh, the second time, she's like, you have to leave the lights on because the Zoom people complain.
Take a look. Take a look.
Oh,
I mean, you can see.
sorry, Jane.
I know. No. Yeah, that's too dark. It's way too dark. No,
What we need is like half the lights.
yeah, we need to be able to dim them. I know. Either that.
Oh,
Right?
I'm
sorry. All right, so you guys complain.
I'm going to.
Complain. Say we are. Yeah, we gotta leave one.
I don't know you're live.
But is there anybody? If there's
I don't know.
nobody-
Are we anyone live? We don't. We never know, right? But the other thing is, if people watch it later,
Yeah.
so that it's recorded.
I do that a lot.
And they watch it later and they're like, I can't see, she did a new thing, I couldn't see it, and I get that, I get those, so,
One person watch.
okay,
We
hold
need a
on.
spotlight for
Jane,
you. I know.
you can see me, so we left the lights on for you.
So we
Yeah.
need these, well, but you're so good with the whole thing is to give us cues, right?
That's right, that is correct, but I also will be demoing. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead, because it's 8:20 and people have schedules, so we'll stand, I'm gonna stand off my mat here and be parallel hip width. Start a little, just a tiny bit different, we're gonna lace the fingers today. Softness in the knees, we're gonna bend and we're gonna rouse forward. So belly button is fine, we're already starting scooping the belly and sleep curve. Breathe out. On the inhale, bring the arms up. Open the curtains, chest is open, nice. And then we exhale, we come back to that position. We inhale, reach. Open. Oh, I love this. Exhale, release. A little more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, and reach. And last one. And let's stay here. Bring the arms down by your sides. Roll it up. Let's place the hands on the shoulders. We'll do the circles. Inhale up and over. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. And 2. And 1. We'll go the other way. And I'll actually send a note to Jane and just say we'd love to turn the lights down. What can we do? Spotlight perhaps. Spotlight on me so that we can turn these overhead. Bring them down by your side. Let's come wide with the legs, externally rotated. We'll up to hips. And always with the 1 full breath per circle. Having the breath help you with the movement. Inhaling on the extension. Exhaling on the flexion. And we will go the other way. Nice. Stretch through the front of the hips. Which we will do some more of because we got some teasers on deck today, just like last week. And we have a neck pull on deck, which is a challenge. It's the next level up from, from roll up. So it's the next challenge. Let's see what else. We didn't do our laterals. So let's bring them back into parallel. They can be shoulder width or wider. Let's bring both arms up and just reach and reach. And keeping that top shoulder opening to the ceiling. So you're not rotating forward. And then you get that lateral stretch. Reach down through that same leg and foot. Get that oppositional pull. started. We've done equal and bring them down. And let's do a couple of standing roll downs. I'll bring the feet back in hip width, parallel. Also 10 toes forward. Inhale through the nose, exhale, let's roll it down. Softness in the knees. Always a good time to look down at the feet to make sure they're parallel. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Wait, inhale, let's do that again. Keep your shoulders down away from ears. Down. This time, let's place palms of the hands down with the knees as much as you need. Off the head hang. Inhale, exhale, and straighten. Inhale again. This time, stay straightened, and then just the right knee. And the left leg is straight, and then switch. So I'm doing this is a nice stretch for the hip area. One at a time. And then bend them both again. Inhale. Exhale, let's roll it up. Head loss. Shoulders. All right, let's come to the front of the mat. Going. All right, let's try. Here's a challenge if you want. So you guys know this drill. Hands always arms are stacked. So the way we usually do it, right, is like this. This is all good. Here's a new way you can try it. You can put your hands together, toes apart. And we are reaching up through the crown of the head, and we are lowering down. Okay, so try not to lift the heels. All right, so that the hips are going to have to go back. You're pressing back, kind of like a squat, right? And then you get as low as you can, and we come down using the hands. Yes, nice, right? So that's a little more challenging than the other ones. We don't have that kickstand foot behind us. Okay, let's come all the way down. We're going to do some crunches. Looking straight up and down. Bright lights at this. Yeah. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Bring those heels in a little bit. Well, not too close. Okay, so the heels are in line with the sit bones. Fingertips behind the head. Head and shoulders lift, looking through the thighs. Let the head rest in the hands. So find that position. Now, let's think about those heels. The heels are pushing towards the sacrum. The sacrum is pushing away to the front wall. So just do that a couple times. Just push the heels, and you feel those hamstrings engage, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, woohoo, yes. So that's what's going to happen every time we lift up. And that way we're not pulling on the head. So let's inhale to lower the head and chest down. Exhale, the heels are going to help us up. We press belly button into spine, and the ribs glide down toward the hips. Yes. Inhale back. And we exhale up. I just would love this. This is such a good way to really connect through the transverse abdominis. Back. Exhale up. Keeps the head and shoulders and neck out of this whole situation. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. And exhale up. Keeping that sacrum long. Don't tuck the tail in the knee. Inhale back. We're in neutral spine. Exhale up. And one more time like this. And exhale up. Hold it here. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. Glue the knees and ankles together. We keep going. We inhale back. We exhale up. Now we're really thinking about that sacrum, reaching forward. Inhale back. Don't let it. The tail tuck. Inhale up. And those ribs glide forward toward hips. Inhale back. And two more. Awaken up the abs. And last one like this. Lift here, legs to ceiling. We got 4. Inhale back. Excellent. Again, tail is not tucking, pelvis is not tipping forward, sacrum is long. Press that sacrum down now. Yes, inhale back. Exhale up. Pressing the sacrum down into the mat, into the mat, into the mat. Low back has a little space. Inhale back, last one here. And we'll leave it up. And then everything down, arms by sides. Okay, still in this position where sacrum is pressing down. Space between low back and mat. I know it's hot in here, isn't it? All of a sudden, all right, so now we just bring the toes toward the nose. We don't tuck the tail to do that. So it's not a reverse curl. So the legs come forward, which means the transverse abdominis has to work really hard because you're working against the sacrum that's pressing down, and the toes are pressing forward only a couple inches. And back to 90. And press it forward. And back. And 2 more like this. And back. And last one, and we are warmed up. And back. Now from here, we're going to go into tick-tock and then hip circles. So we keep the toes and the feet glued together. And we tilt the legs over to the right, we lift the left hip. So now the pelvis is involved. When we exhale, we come back to center. The obliques are working here. Go the other way. Only go as far as you can go to keep the control. Exhale back. So that's up to you. We go the other way. Inhale over. Exhale back. And last tick-tock, and then we're going to move into the circles. Inhale over. Keep that opposite shoulder down. Exhale back. Okay, so now we add the circle. We inhale over to the side. Opposite hip lifts. We bring the legs down. Around to the other side. Opposite hip lifts. And back to center. And we go the other way. So the length of the legs does not change. The legs are just moving right around the pelvis. Pelvis is doing most of the work with the control and movement here. Lower. Come to the other side. And one more on the left. And we bring it up. And the knees, bring them in, give it a little hug. Now you can bring that, you can tuck the pelvis under, and tuck the tail, and stretch it out. All right, I'm gonna go into a roll up from here. So we'll straighten the legs on that. I gotta take this jacket off, I'm dying. So we're gonna do roll up, and then we'll do 2 roll ups, and then we're gonna do neck pull, which is a misnomer because we're not pulling on the neck, but that is what it is called. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, so legs are long, feet are flexed, and feet are together, which is more difficult than feet at hip or shoulder width. So if you bring them together, it's going to be a little more challenging. Now this exercise, in addition to working your core, is about spinal articulation. Okay, so that's what we're working on too. So here we go. The arms come to the ceiling. We inhale, they go back just a little bit to the ears. Exhale, they come back up to the ceiling, head and shoulders lift, and we start that rolling into ourselves just like we did when we were standing. Push through the heels, push away through the heels, and stay low. Where you stay low, yeah, stay really low and feel that articulation. Reach fingertips and heels forward, and then press back through the waist, really not into spine. Yeah. Take a breath, and then exhale, and we bring it down. Shoulders away from ears. Nice. Yeah, we stay nice and low, as if the ceiling is very low. Now, the head comes down, arms to ceiling, that's the end. We inhale, arms go back. Exhale, they come up to ceiling, head and shoulders. So chin comes to chest, head and shoulders start to lift. Now stay low, 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 low. Nice, yes. It's all about the spine here. Reach those heels along. Move your tips forward. Nice. Yes, beautiful. And then shoulders away from ears. We come down. All right, and the next one, we're going to stay at the top. First, head down, arms to ceiling. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, arms up. Turn the chest. Roll. Nice, beautiful. Reach the fingers forward. Press belly button back. So I'm pulling your waist back. Even more. And then stack the spine. Sit up tall. And place the hands behind the head. Okay. Now, here together. But this one, we lean back with a straight back. Okay. The elbows are wide. They don't stay wide forever. You'll see. I'll cue you. So we're going to lean back with a straight back until you cannot go any farther. It's not very far. And then you tuck the tail around the spine. Then you can start to bring the elbows in to help with the leverage. Just keep pressing through the heels. Come all the way down. Head on the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, chin to chest. Do not pull on the neck, but come on forward, just like we did. And if you need to use the hands, they can always come off. And then we're going to go all the way down, elbows to knees, all the way over. Then we stack the spine and sit up tall. And the elbows come out. And that is neck pull. Let's do 2 more at least, okay? So abs are drawn in and up. We lean back. And then we tuck the tail around the spine. The elbows can come in. Reach those heels. Reach those heels. It's going to help you with control. The head comes down. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest, articulating the spine. Reach through the heels. And keep rounding forward. Keep rounding forward. And those knees. Stack the spine, sit up tall. And we come wide. All right, let's do 1 more. So lean back as far as you feel comfortable. I'm going to watch now. And then tuck the tail, round down. Press up through those heels. Press through the heels. Inhale at the bottom. And the elbows in. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll it up. You can keep your hands back. You can come, Helen, you can bring them forward if you want.
I am.
Yep, and you can bend the knees. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then all the way down, elbows all the way down to the knees. Stack the spine, sit tall. And take a breath. Nice job, right? So that's your next challenge. Right? We go from challenge to more challenge. To extra challenge. All right, let's bring one knee in. Let's roll all the way down for the series 5. I'm going to lift the straight leg, the left leg off the mat. It can be 45 degrees or a little lower. The other hand, left hand on inside of right knee. Other hand on the ankle, pull it in. This is a stretch, remember. Sacrum long. Let that sacrum be long on the mat. It's reaching for the front wall. Let's switch legs. We reach it out and pull the knee in. And reach. And reach. We're looking through our thighs. Reach. And reach. And reach. One more on the left. Bring them both in. Double leg stretch right away. Here we go. Inhale, reach everything up. Exhale. And up. And bring it in. And reach it up. And up. Let's do one more. And then we're going to go right into scissors. Up. In. Head is still up. Legs to ceiling. Hands behind. Right calf. We pulse. Pulse. Switch. Try to bring the nose to the knee. And last one right. And last one left. Legs to the ceiling, hands behind the head. Let the head rest in the hand, looking through the thighs. Let's turn the legs out this time. Flex the feet and point. Lower on the inhale. Exhale, lift. We'll flex the feet and point. And we lower and lift. All right, one thing here. So heels are together, toes are apart. Let's lower down. Okay, let's lower down. Lower, inhale, lower. Now, feel that wrapping sensation from behind the thighs when you press into the heels and lift it up. Okay, let's try one more of those. Inhale down. You can really keep it out of the hip flexors. Exhale up. Press the heels together. You feel that? Yeah. Back here. Okay. Bend the knees. Put the head down for just a sec. Bring your feet down. Take a rest. We still have crisscross left. Take a breath. These masks get so hot. All right, knees into chest. Hands behind the head. Head and shoulders will lift to the center. Left leg extends. And let's rotate the torso so that the left elbow is reaching for the ceiling and you are looking as far down at your bottom elbow as you possibly can. Keep looking down, 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 down. Elbows reaching up and we switch. Reach that elbow up. Yeah. And switch. You should feel this in your obliques and switch. And switch. And switch. And let's speed it up here. Here we go. I'm going to do 10 and 9, 8, 7. Reaching that elbow. It's all about the elbow, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Knees in, yeah, right? Rock the head, rock the knees. Oh, yeah. Right, well, let's do this. I'm going to give our abs a little break here. We're going to do some bridges, and then I'll come back to teasers. I was going to do teasers next, but we just worked really, really hard. So grab your ball. But we will come back. So, okay. We'll go back down, place the ball between the knees. And heels in a little bit closer. Nothing fancy here. Feet are parallel. Heels are in line with sit bones. Squeeze the ball so the inner thighs are already working. Tuck the chin. We inhale first. We tuck the tail. We lift it up. Knees reach forward. We're squeezing the ball. Let's just lower and lift here with the balls. We're holding the tension in the balls. Here we go. We lower the hips down and up. And down. And down. And down. 5, 6, 7. Pull this one up. 8. Now just squeeze the ball in and out. We squeeze 8. Squeeze 7. Release. Squeeze 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it squeezed for the isometric. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it here. You can release it just a tiny bit. Lift the right heel, left toes. Keep squeezing the ball. And then down, opposite. And down, and opposite, and down, and switch. Down, switch, and down. Isn't this fun? This is a little brain thing. Yeah. A couple of brain things today. And switch, and down. Bring the hips all the way down. Let's remove the ball. Okay, the next one I want to do is same arm, same leg, which is always fun too. So inhale first, exhale, tuck the tail, lift it up. This one I have just posted, I think yesterday I posted on Instagram. We lift the leg. That's the right leg, we lift the right arm. So usually we do opposites. We're doing the same. We lower to 45 and lift. Glute is on fire. Lower. And lift. I didn't have to tell you that. Lower. And lift. Lower. 2 more. Lower. And lift. And last one lower. Now, in the Instagram, I added a little piece to this, and it looks like this. We bend, we lift the heel, and we thread. We bring it back up and pull down. And back. So that's all. I'm not going to do any more of those. It's on the Instagram if you want to try it.
That's a good way to get a cramp in your hamstring.
Yeah. Oh, I got a cramp in my calf. That one. Yeah, those are tough. Okay. Uh-oh, somebody just texted. Stop the madness, they said. All right. Like the crowd goes crazy. Okay.
Now you wish you couldn't see it.
Let's arm up. All right, here we go. We're going to lower lift from 5. And up. Now it's the right glute. And 4. And lift. And 3. And 2. Last one. Hold that arm up. All right, so let's lift the heel of the right and thread the leg through. We bring it back up, place it down, and in. Place the hand down. Inhale at the top here. Exhale, roll it down, and then your knees into chest. Nice work. Give it a rock. Ooh.
I actually like that thread thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you don't like the heel raise, you can leave that part out as long as you can fit your leg underneath. And it's a really nice hip opener.
Yes.
Yeah, so give it a try, and if you can't remember, just look at the Instagram post. And we'll see. Okay, I have one more we can do, because why not? Let's work the glutes. Inhale first. Exhale, let's go up one more time. Right leg to ceiling. Flex the foot and come down, leg comes down to 45. So the knee comes in, the hips go down. Inhale, exhale, press it out. There we go. Inhale down, exhale up. And you can always add a weight to your hips first. Inhale down, exhale up, and down. And up. And down. Up. And let's do one more. Up. Down. And up and down. We'll do the other side, right to ceiling, flex the foot down to 45. Here we go, bend the knee in. Press it out. In. Press. In. And press. In. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring that down, lift the hips a little higher. Inhale, exhale, all the way down, and that is it for bridges. Bring knees into chest. Give it a rock. All right, so as not to miss the teasers, we are going to do them. Okay, so we're going to start with teaser 1, which is the legs start in the 45 or in the tabletop position, and the torso lifts and lowers, lifts and lowers. So it's a torso thing for this first one. So let's do this. Let's bring the legs to tabletop. So this is just like a roll up, right? Except legs, it's a roll up with legs and tabletop. So here we go. We inhale, the arms go back. Exhale, chin to chest. We roll it up all the way. Okay, we got a tabletop teaser, right? Now we can make this harder. Roll it back down if you want to straighten the legs to the ceiling. Inhale, the arms go back. So this is totally up to you. You can leave them bent. Exhale, we roll it up. And then when you roll it up, your legs are in 45. Right? And we roll it back down. Legs stay up. Inhale back. Exhale up. When you get to the top, you roll the shoulders back. You open the chest. One more like this. Down. Inhale back. We're going to hold this next one at the top. We hold it here. You can always hold here if you want. You can always hold here. You can always bend if it gets to be too much, particularly in the hip flexors. All right, the next piece, we lower the legs. We lower, we have to keep reaching through the crown of the head and lift. Twisting out of the pelvis and lift. Again, knees can be bent, lower. And lift, still extremely challenging, lower. And lift, and one more, lower. And lift, bring everything down, everything down, everything down. Take a breath. Teaser 3, that was teaser 2. Teaser 3 is everything. Everything comes up to the V-sit. Everything goes down, okay? So, again, knees bent are okay. That feels better. Arms to ceiling. Just like roll up. Here we go. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, chin to chest. We roll it up and we lift the legs. And we bring everything back down. And if you can leave the legs hovering off the mat, don't even bring them all the way down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale up. Good job. And we come back down. We reach it back. Toes are reaching forward. Exhale up. Nice. Beautiful. And then come all the way down. Rest at the bottom. Good job, you guys. Teaser 3. Ooh, that's the full expression of the teaser. Right. So we have some choices here. Side body. Want to do a little side body?
Why not?
Oh, sure. Okay, knees into chest. And we will come over to side body and I will move my mat a bit forward here. Do side body. Okay. Side body's fun. We'll just do a couple things. Well, so we're going to line ourselves up with the back of the mat and we can make a pillow with our head here. And bring the feet to the front of the mat. And the hands here. Important that the hips are stacked and the shoulders are stacked. And that's why I like to keep the hand on the hip to make sure that I'm not rolling forward or back. And then let's lift the leg off the mat and it is in line with the hip here. And let's see, what do we want? Oh, let's do circles. Let's do circles back. So we'll circle back. 5, 4. Feel the glute working. We should press it back. 3, 2. Let's go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring that toe all the way down. Externally rotate as much as you can. The top leg, so the heels are together. We're going to lift the leg to the ceiling. And then we're going to bend the knee to this passe position, the front belly, and then out. So that's the whole thing. So we lift up, we bring the toe to the knee, and we extend it long. Yeah, and reach it up, into the knee, and long. So straight leg as you lift. Yep, into the knee, and in, and one more, and then we're going to change directions. Into the knee. Now you drag the toe into the knee, to the passe, and you extend it to the ceiling, and you bring it down. In, extend, and if you want to flex the foot at the top, it feels better. I like the way it feels. Here, down, bring it in, lift, and down, and last one, bring it in, and lift. Down, and then turn that foot back to parallel again, so the knee is facing forward. And we are going to do the kick forward and the press back. So it's a kick forward, we point, and then we reach back just beyond the pelvis when we reach back to open the hip. So you don't want to reach back so far that your pelvis isn't controlling you anymore. So flex the foot, let's kick it forward, kick, point the toe, and then reach just beyond the pelvis so you feel the hip open, keeping that hand on your hip so that you can feel that you're not pushing that hip forward. Now flex the foot and kick forward. Kick, point. And the whole leg is parallel to the floor. Flex and kick, point, reach it back. And one more, flex, kick, leave it back this time, leave it back there.
Now bring that bottom leg in toward the midline, because we're gonna turn over onto our stomach. Leave that leg lifted. The hips are both pressed down into the mat. You can stack your hands and place your forehead on your hands. We're gonna bend that lifted knee and straighten. Closest to the hamstrings. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Let's flex the foot. Bend and straighten. Bend. Straighten one more. And point the toe. Now we just lower and lift. So we lower it down and lift. Keep that hip pressing down and lift. Down and lift. Down. One more. Down. And lift. Bring it down. Let's bend that knee and turn back over onto the side and press it up because we got to go to the other side. Switch over to the other side. Again, lining the torso up with the back of the mat. You can pillow with the hands and then the legs come forward. I'm going to put the hand on the hip again and lift the leg. We got the circles to start. One thing I want to tell you too is lift a little bit if you can out of that waist. So see, can you see a little space here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see if you can do that. That'll give you a little more support. And then go back with the circles. 4, 3, 2, circle front. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Bring it all the way down, heel to heel. So we're externally rotating that top leg. So we are going to lift it first to the ceiling. Bend the knee to the toe of the knee and extend. That's it. And up. And up, in, up, and in, up. One more like this, and then we change directions. And here we go. Now we're going to bend first. Toe to knee, extend, and lower. And in, extend, and lower. We drag the toe in, extend. 2 more. And last one. Nice work. Okay, now parallel leg. Lift it up, hip level, flex the foot, and we are kicking forward. Kick, point, and reach it. Not too far back. Hold that balance. Flex. Kick, point, and reach it back. Flex, kick, point, back, with that opening hip, flex, kick, point, one more, back, and flex, kick, hold it back here, feel that stretch, bring that midline, lower leg to midline, and roll it over, we got it lifted, let's bend the knee. And straighten, and back, and straighten, and bend, and straighten. Now we're going to flex the foot, and straighten. This is great for the hamstrings, and the glutes. And keep it straight, point the toe, we lower, and lift. Lower, and lift, lower. Lift, the glutes working here. We did a lot of glutes today. Lift. Let's do 2 more. And last one here. Bring it down. Nice. Just shake your hips, kind of roll them from side to side. We're going to stay in this position for a swan since we're here. So we'll bring our hands on the other side of the mat and ears or farther forward, whatever. However you like your hands with this nice press up. Pubic bone pressing down. Abs drawing in and out. Tops of the feet are pressing down, so kneecaps lift. Here we go. Let's press the chest and the shoulders up off the mat. Those shoulder blades glide down back. And reach up through the crown of your head. Tuck your chin just a little. So your neck stays long. Nice. And then let's pull the mat toward us as we come back down. A little furry things on the mat. The nose on that. Inhale here. Exhale, let's press it up.
Do you even knees on the mat?
I like them lifted off the mat, but play around with that because you can leave them on. I find I get a nicer stretch if I lift them. So play around and see if are your glutes, are they engaged or are they relaxed? Either is okay. See if you can relax them. Let them go. And just experience this as a stretch. And then pull them back toward you, come back down. So many different things, right? You can work on. All right, let's do some swimming. I'm going to swim. Okay, bring the arms out to a Y. I'm going to do a swimming prep first. So the right arm, left leg, and the torso are going to lift. Okay, and then we're just going to tap right arm, left leg down and up. So just one side, down and up. The last one, and up, bring everything down. We'll do the other side and then we'll put them together. Okay, let's lift head and shoulders, left arm, right leg. We tap, lift, tap, and lift, bring it down. Okay, we're gonna put it all together, but we're gonna do a slow swimming. So kind of that same tempo that we just did, we're gonna kind of go back and forth like that. Tap, and tap, and tap. Okay, you guys? Oh, more things. More fuzzy things on that. Okay.
Nice to have a mask.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. So we're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift everything up off the mat. And then we're gonna opposite arm and leg, we tap and switch. And tap. And switch. And tap. And switch. Tap. Switch. Tap. And last one. Tap. A lot of control. Bring it down. Oh. That is my toughest challenge. Yeah. Okay, let's bring the arms along the sides, palms facing up. I like this one. This is the Starfish. We'll bring the legs in close. And everything will go up to the side. So first we're going to lift up. So take a nice inhale. Lift everything up off the mat. Your chest lifts too. Arms and legs come out to the side. Or they don't come all the way out to the side. Back in. Lift the chest a little higher. And lower down. We'll do two more. We inhale, lift. We lift them out. We bring them in. And everything down. And last one. Lift up. And out. And in. And down. Hands under shoulders. Child's pose. And that concludes the prone series. We did enough. Ooh. Let's reach the fingertips out. Knees wider than hips. Hips come down to the heels. And maybe the forehead on the mat. Good, we still have time for planks. Because why not?
Is wrong.
Yeah, it is, that's okay though. All right, when you're ready, just roll it up. Sit up tall. We'll do some planks. All right, let's see, what do we want to do? All kinds of fun things. Well, one thing I was going to post today, as I'm going to show you. I'm going to post it today. Yeah. So here it is. We're going to come to all fours. Let's first do a cat cow, then I'll show you. So inhale, arch, Tailbone up, chest walking up. Exhale around, always great, right? A little bit. And arch. And exhale around. And one more arch. And exhale around. Back to neutral spine. Now let's do the chest drop. So this one's really good to do always if you're going to do any kind of a plank. So if you're at home, or an inversion for that matter. So this is where you just bring the shoulder blades together and let the chest drop down. That's it. And then you push the mat away and you push. You dome up through the upper back. So shoulder blades come down. So this is just lubricating the shoulder blades. It's helping them to understand how to lock into the shoulder girdle right here at the top. And then one more like this. Push the mat away. Tuck the toes. Let's do that same thing in cover. Lower the knees. And now shoulders, blades come together. And then push up. Through the shoulder blades. So they widen when you come up. And then they come together. Traction. And push away. And one more. Back. And now step into that plank. Engage those quads right at the top of your mat. See if you can do it one more time now. Spread those fingertips wide and shoulder blades come together. And push the mat away. And together. And away. This is a great exercise, guys. And together. And away. And then come down. Take a quick rest, roll the shoulders, and roll the wrists. Yeah. So that's all going to help strengthen the shoulder girdle for any planks, headstands, handstands, anything where you really need a strong shoulder connection. All right, so here's what we're going to do. This is not a Pilates move. This is a little bit of a yoga move. We're going to lift one leg up to the ceiling like a down dog, and then, but we're going to do it from, none of that made sense, so never mind, just watch. Watch and listen. That made no sense at all. All right, so we're starting off first. And we'll come to the high plank. We're in the high plank now. Quads are engaged. Push the mat away so our shoulder girdle's engaged. From here, we're going to lift the right leg first off the mat. Just lift it straight behind us. Now we're going to lift the hips and lift that leg all the way up to the ceiling. One-legged dog. This is what we call it. Reach it as much as you can. Lift the heel of the supporting leg. Yes. Well, and then we're going to come right back down into our plank. So just remain here. We're back to the plank. The leg is still lifted. And then it comes down. Yeah. So we lift the other one. And we raise it up to the ceiling. Looking high on that supporting heel. Looking down at your ankle. Feel that stretch. And then bring it back into the plank. The left leg is still lifted. And bring it down to one more each side. Lift the leg. And it goes to the ceiling. Back to plank. And leg down. Last one here. Lift. Reach. And plank. Hold it here. Bring it down. Knees down. And let's tuck the toes back on the heels. Lower the wrist. Nice work, you guys. Everybody, I can see you guys.
Stretch.
Yeah, right. It's a nice stretch. Straighten the shoulders. All good. Well. Okay, last thing. 8 modified push-ups. Oh, right. All right, we haven't done that in a while. So, all fours. Spread fingertips wide. Step into the high plank first. Push the mat away, so we're doming up. And then bring the knees down.
long line from top of head to tailbone, and make sure that your wrists are right under your shoulders, okay? So you want your elbows in nice and close because these are Pilates push-ups. And the chest is gonna pitch forward, okay? So you're not going straight down. And don't even think about your head going down, think about your chest going down. So maybe even look a couple feet forward. You don't wanna really crane your neck or anything, but you don't want to go straight down. So pitch the chest forward and up. And you should feel it in your triceps. Up, let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. And when you're done, child's pose. That's how we get stronger. Always fun working with you guys. All right, we will come back to all fours and come to a down dog so we can stand up. So tuck the toes, lift the hips, press the heels down into the mat, and we'll lift the tailbone up to the ceiling. And then lift the heels off the mat. And then press them back down. Tailbone is reaching for the ceiling. Fingertips are reaching forward. And then walk the hands in to the feet. Make them knees if you need. Now try this. Bring the feet together. And put the hands on the opposite ankles. And then see if you can straighten the legs. And then place the hands back down on the mat. Bring them about hip width and let's round up. Let's first inhale. Exhale, let's round it up. Shoulders are down. Phew, right? Man, let's do a few rolls back to all those planky things we did. And let's bring the heels together and the toes apart. And say goodbye and have a wonderful day. It's going to be 70 today.
I know.
I'm so excited. All right. Heels together, toes apart. Everything's lifted. Pelvic floor and abs included. We inhale. Palms to the ceiling. Reach up out of the waist. Exhale. The arms come down. Use those breaths to really just let all the bad air out, all the good air in. Inhale. Reach it back. It's a beautiful day. Exhale down. We got one more. Spring is here. Reach back. We'll do hands to heart center this time. Pull it, arms come down. Lovely. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming. People at home, thank you for coming. Enjoy.
Thank you. Do these need to go back in the other room?
There was one here. I would say leave it. I'd say
Yeah.
wash and leave, so we have a couple in here. Yeah. The blue probably should go back in the other room. Tammy, Sam. The purples can stay. I think you guys should get one of these mats.
No.
What's the name of it again? It's Manduka. It's got like a little froggy.
Okay.
They're expensive, but I tell you,
Yeah.
this is cement, and I did not feel a thing.
Oh,
This is, yeah, it's a little thicker, it's also a little wider and a little longer than the standard mats. It is my go-to mat, so works all right, whatever. What's the brand? Manduka, Manduka, yeah. So the thing I'm gonna post today, which is that leg up, I added a push-up to it. So that's just a little variation if you wanna, when you come back down into the plank, you can add a little push-up to it, if you want, you don't have to. Again, right, there are always variations. And everything. You're welcome, Pam, have a wonderful day. Sorry. Yeah, but I don't mind the warm.
Yeah.
I'd rather be warm than when we used to be in the other room. Like, I'm freezing.
Right, I know.
Anyway. It's nice to say, oh, I think I'll take this jacket off.
Yeah. But at some point, we might be outside.
Oh, yes, I'm very, 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 very much.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, you did, yeah.
I hope we could keep that up, post pandemic when they meet.
No, I think we will.
Yeah,
There's no reason not to.
I
And
agree.
it's beautiful in the morning, like 8:15.
Yes.
Gorgeous. That's the best time of the day.
No, I agree.
You know, in July and August, that's great. Yep.
I was born.
Have a great day. I think we got everything in. I don't think we missed a thing. Yeah, because you guys work efficiently. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's very few breaks and we just go. Yep.
We're following you, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, with other groups, there'll be more resting, or there'll be more explaining.
Oh, yeah.
And that will slow us down.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we missed a thing.
No, I think so. That's good.
So
I'm definitely
it was
doing
nice,
this
like
one.
8:30.
Yeah, good.
You know, like early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on headstands lately.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
and that chest drop is so, just I always do those, even just from home.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's nice to
Just to get my shoulder girdle
Yeah.
ready for that.
super
The
tight.
brace for all the weight being on my shoulders.
Yoko used to, in summer classes, she would, sort of work us up to, I never got around to doing that. There were some things I just couldn't do, but it was nice to know that most people can do it.
You could do it, because if I can do it, you can do it.
I know.
And it's not,
Like when I like it so
Interesting,
much,
yeah.
and
I mean, it's not about strength, but you're strong enough, because I see,
after it's
you know,
really
you're
much
strong enough to do it, and it's more about the skeleton. Like I said, that's why it's more about your frame holding you up than it is about your muscles holding you up.
Yeah,
So that's
all
all
that
that
way.
way. If you get that position just right, and you're filling up through that, the shoulders, and your shoulders are locked in. All you need to do is get your hips up over your your what?
Yeah.
Your shoulders.
Your shoulders.
Yeah.
What are those touch marks?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I had seen that.
I said,
You'll be ready by now that you have a seat. Yes, that's a lot.
that is,
So
yeah.
but you're right, a headstand.
Headstand is different, and it feels really good once you get up there.
Actually, you know what?
You can do it against the
Right.
wall too, so even if you can't hold it, you can. But
Oh,
it helps you,
definitely, yeah.
it helps you to realize,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I have to hold on with my glutes in order to
Yeah.
stay up there.
Yeah.
So it's just a whole different way to think about your, mind, body
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right, and how our bodies are all, connected,
Yeah.
what works where.
Yeah, exactly, and upside down, what needs to kick in, what needs to be working.
Yeah.
But you can definitely do it.
Giving me some incentive,
Yeah.
encouragement.
That's
the,
yeah.
yeah.
So I was going to see classes on Wednesday, like, you know what I mean, so.
All right.
Jayne, thank you, honey.
You're welcome, I'm so glad you guys came.
It's great.
Oh, I love it. Are you back in the office? Did you guys move into your office?
We did, we moved, and I haven't even gone in yet, so I'm going in for the first time on Monday.
Okay.
But, so our new, so for us, because we've always worked remotely. Yeah. We're gonna have kind of like out here, we're gonna have like a chair and a counter. It's like all we're gonna have, which is fine,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just an excuse to say, I can't come work all day in here, because
Yeah.
I got no room.
Yeah.
There's no privacy, there's no space, so it's really just to place your laptop and then go to the meetings that you have that day.
It's fine.
Right, but yeah, it is nice to say, well, at least I have somewhere I can go, in Boston,
Yeah,
it's
it's
City
like,
Hall Plaza,
and you see people.
yeah, yeah.
If you're.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have lunch with one of my friends who's now living in Wareham.
Oh, wow.
So he's coming in that day too. I said, I'll be up talking about 10 minutes.
Yes, that's perfect.
Because I pulled my 3 books out of the crate and, a bulletin board.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
That would be 30 seconds, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, that's a nice one.